Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 2 of Snowmageddon. Are you, are you cold? Are you, I don't know, stir crazy? You knew that'd make it in the show, right?
I've never seen that before.
Oh, guys, I tell
That
you
was
what,
like, ooh, what the hell?
it, it must be Saturday night. It must be after hours. Oh, get comfortable because here we go. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to SCDN After Hours. We are broadcasting from our respective home offices. I know Austin there, his office is spectacular. And before we get started, I have to let you know that HR is actually on the call on the phone. So we're
Because
getting
Mark keeps getting in trouble.
we gotta we got believe it or not, I have a boss. Yeah. um I have a big boss, so HR is
Just
on the
don't let him
line.
know
So
that I called him.
it's just I don't know how that happened. Yeah, we go Austin, because see, we have a new rule that Sin suggested, and we're going to try to implement it. Her rule was a timer for each segment. And so I took that and said, okay, that's interesting, like a little town hall debate type of deal. So I think I can live with that. So I set up the parameters of whoever segment it is, they get 5 minutes. And then each person on the call will get 1 minute. But if there's less people on the call, then that minute accumulates over to whoever's on the call. So, for example, right now, HR might have something to say. They get a minute. Um, Austin would get a minute. Um, and then at any time, you can yield your minute to the last person to speak, who will be the person who brought the story, and they get a 2 minute follow up. Is that crazy or what, Austin?
As Mark takes 10 minutes to explain it. He's already breaking the rules.
I took more time. No, I'm looking at the clock. It's 3:52. But you're right. I almost went too far. I was almost a whole segment just giving the thing according to the new rules.
We'll see how long it works out. Sen runs away when I join. Because I get into that risque kind of conversations, and she's just like, nope, not enough Christian for me.
She look. She's a good proper Catholic, and
I find it a challenge to make her blush and just be like,
And then I love it. What was the thing she ended with last time that she like shouted out right when she was getting ready to hang up, and she yelled out something. It was like
I don't remember.
It was something about Cracker Barrel, and she yelled out Mallow Cups. Oh, that's what it was. It was Mallow Cups.
Mallow cups. My mommy loved the mallow.
Can you hear HR? Did you hear HR talking? I mean, I'm asking because I want to make sure you can
Yeah,
hear
I
it
can.
on your end. Okay, all right. Because I can sure freaking hear it in my ear. Nothing against Madam HR. I'm just making audio check while being live.
Mhm.
What's that? A potbelly pig?
No, potbelly pigs have more brains. Panda, go.
He's fine. Oh man, or she.
Go on, get out of here.
Oh,
Jeez.
oh man. All right. So we
Me
are
and that
ready
dog have
to.
a hate relationship. It hates me and I hate it.
Oh, some of the longest marriages. No, I'm just.
It's like sibling rivalry between me and that dog.
Sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? As much as Miss Angie loves, she's got one particular pet that she likes, and man, you talk about a love-hate relationship. She'll cuss that dog or that cat, that particular cat. She'll cuss that thing, and then be all sweet and lovely. She'll have me so. I'll be having literal PTSD aftershocks from her cussing,
You're
not
on camera.
from her.
My whole house is on camera.
Oh, we want to thank everybody for watching the long form of this before we cut it down into segments. This is so much fun, so much fun. All right, so there was
He called your baby boy over there a potbelly pig.
You called Panda?
Panda walked in and turned around and walked back out. And he's like, "What is that? A potbelly pig?"
That's my little rescue dog.
oh man,
I said, "Me and that dog has a hate relationship. It's like sibling rivalry."
It's
I'm
not his
telling
fault you don't like him.
well, it happened to Broco, dude. You just put me out there right immediately.
That's why
Jeez.
HR is involved.
You knew it was safe because HR's on the line, and you thought,
Yeah.
okay, I can get away with this because Mark will have to behave himself. Oh, jeez. All right. All right. So we're going to try this. We do have a good segment we got to get to, and we're going to try this time clock thing. So
It's like it's already going out the window. We've already passed that 5-minute mark.
Me.
well, this was for the irregular introduction and welcoming everybody, but now we got to get down to
Brass tacks.
business. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to run the little thing so I can see it in the edit that it's time for a segment.
Jeez.
I forgot to make myself. Was it loud?
Yeah, it's coming through a sound bar.
Oh.
It's a boom.
All right. So I won't do that.
See, all you guys see is that, but I have the sound bar and the security system right in front of me, so I see everything, and I can barely hear anything now.
Oh man. All right. I did not know Austin was broadcasting live from the security room at Walmart. All right. I'll do that again. That was my bad. I didn't know it was that loud because this is a good one. I gotta do it right. But I'll just do the countdown part. Okay.
No, I like it. It was good. It was good. I just wasn't expecting it.
Wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
I see. Now I gotta do it again anyway. Okay. I'll still just do this. I can scroll back up and get to it. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you happen to see a Facebook post, something similar to this? Has anybody done any research on the fact that I forgot to hit the timer? I just hit it now. Okay. Has anybody done any research about the fact that Mike Moran, Portsmouth, and Chillicothe appear on the Epstein files. And for their receipts, they showed some part of the Epstein files, which is really hard to read on the screen, but it does reference Moran. It does reference Portsmouth, Chillicothe, and Southern Ohio. And it is a part now of the newly released Epstein files. Now, the question is, how did they get there? Well, we will tell you right now, exactly, breaking news. This is how that got there. On a normal situation, well, let me say this. On this situation, that's the way I should have worded it. On this situation, we did our investigation, and we worked with also our wonderful friends at Cincinnati.com. But what happened in this situation, and you can trace those hyperlinks right back. That's in the document. So we did our investigation. In this case, it was shared by The Guardian. The Guardian was picked up by Reuters. So Reuters saw The Guardian had it. They put it out. Once Reuters hit it, because you've got Reuters and AP, Reuters picks it up. And because Reuters picks it up, it goes into the FBI files. So that's exactly how the Moran, Portsmouth, and all of that got into the FBI files. What normally happens is it goes from us to Google News. And so all those keywords that people have out there, whether it's Southern Ohio or Portsmouth or Scioto County or anything, people's names if they're wanted somewhere, just remember that goes to Google News. So anybody with Google Alerts immediately knows about it. Then it goes to the SCDN evening newsletter, and then it's picked up by the Ohio Attorney General. And they pay for a subscription. So everybody that whines, we've got the Ohio Attorney General that pays for a subscription. We've got another national news outlet called 2Fab. I don't know. I'm going to bring Austin back in. Austin, have you heard of 2Fab?
I don't think I have, actually.
Okay. So did you hear this ruckus going around about Epstein files and Portsmouth?
Yes, I seen it beginning of this week.
Okay. So does that explanation make good sense to you?
Seems to. It just funnels through the system until it hits the FBI, and then seems like it makes sense.
Yeah. So it just, for clarification, so it started with our investigation as well. And I got to give props to Cincinnati.com because of a lot of reasons. But in this particular case, that was picked up by The Guardian, and The Guardian was picked up by Reuters, and the Reuters, the DOJ picked it up by Reuters, and now it's part of the files. But more importantly, this is what people need to know, in my opinion, is that, you know, we've got the subscription. We have people that choose to pay for a subscription, and we appreciate that so very much. That's what keeps the lights on. However, you know, that doesn't keep. we still have a cold studio, but maybe next winter it won't be like that. And then it goes to the Ohio Attorney General. And I bring that up because also in that Moran file, here you go. You're going to love this. I know I'm going to have to edit part of that out. All right. So the little timer didn't go off. I'm trying to go by Sin's rules here. But I lost my train of thought trying to keep track of this timer thing. Oh, I remember.
Okay.
What's not included, I got to give myself a spot there. What's not included in the Epstein files, because it was done on a different format, was something that was actually picked up over here. And that was, if you remember, we were releasing, and we have the dossier on the unindicted co-conspirators with Moran. And there is one more name to go, and it is a nuclear bomb. I'm going to tell you.
Ooh.
Yes. But the infraction was traveling across state lines, which would be the Mann Act. And so this is how this whole thing got going, right? So this is on the Mann Act. The Mann Act, sadly, the Mann Act has a statute of limitations as well. But if you go back to the Diddy trial, that's the whole reason why Diddy is in jail right now, is for 2 counts of the Mann Act. And we have that with a co-conspirator, unnamed co-conspirator, that we have the name for. Is that now my timer's going off? Can you even hear it? Can you hear it? Okay. we're trying, Sam. We're trying, HR. All right. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I feel like we're so stifled because we got all these rules now, and it's supposed to be after hours. No, and we're getting audited at the same time by HR. I mean, what are we to do? How are we even going to do this? I want to just break out in cussery so bad.
I hear you.
Did you? I can't ever tell whenever. Can you hear HR?
Yep.
Because she's calling in, so I can hear in my ear, but I can't hear. I don't know if you can hear or not. Okay. Oh, jeez.
I still break out in cussery. It happens.
Break out in cussery. Well, that's another thing. But I had to get. All right. So I love technology. There's a company we use called InstaBleep. This is not an advertisement. I wish it was. I should have signed up for the affiliate program. Anyway, there's a company called InstaBleep, and that's what we use to bleep out stuff for the segments. And that also includes when we release 911 calls and stuff like that. But I had to get more credits on the InstaBleep account because of Austin. So not only have I had to do battle with YouTube for copyright strikes over Little Piggy, then I also now have to get more InstaBleep credits because of his fabulous smile. What was that, HR?
Come out of his check.
Oh, hey, we used to have that back in one of the radio stations I worked at. That was the jar. It was instead of a cuss jar, because we knew we couldn't cuss. We were on the radio, but the station manager had the jar, and every time he would listen in, just like HR's listening now, every time he listened into the show, if you said then it was 25 cents. 25 cents payroll deduct. And so you'd get your check and whatever. I mean, it would be nominal. It'd be like, I don't know, $14 or $15 in my case. But anyway,
So if something could be deducted for me cussing, then I want $1 added for every time Mark goes on to a Republican rant.
What about a Democrat? I go
Buy a new car by this summer.
Yeah, you will. Oh, jeez. Instantly. But yeah, 20. It was instead of a cuss jar, it was an jar. True. When's a door not a door? When it's a jar. Come on, that was a golden dad joke, right?
Womp womp womp.
Totally. No, not good. Not good.
Sorry, no.
HR says no. No, nobody liked that joke.
No.
Oh man! All right, let's look at my show notes. Ooh, Austin's story's coming up. Uh-oh. He's a twofer on his story. So, all right. So first we have to gotta get Austin's segment lined up. This is going to be awesome. All right. So we're going to put Austin here. Hey, man. All right. And then we're going to run your little intro. And then I'm going to come, after the intro's over, I'm going to come back to you and I'll play those first two videos back to back because they're one subject. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Here. It is Austin's segment. It is Austin at bat. It is time. Let's see what Austin brought for us this evening.
With that being said, you can't have guns. You can't walk in with guns.
What about the Second Amendment?
Listen, you can't walk in with guns. You can't do that. But it's just a very unfortunate incident.
And then
Let law enforcement come in and take the guns.
Good.
They're a danger to themselves.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Remember when we said that nobody was coming after your guns? I'm sorry, we made a mistake. It's actually Donald Trump who's coming after your guns.
Gotta learn to listen, Lou.
Okay, Austin, I'm starting your timer.
Oh, I have to laugh over you got to listen, Lou, at the end.
Come on.
So the first video was Trump saying that they should take away guns from protests, from just people. People are dangerous with guns. But then again, there's the guy, the Kyle Rittenhouse guy, who back in 2020 killed 2 people and injured another with an AR-15 and basically was deemed a hero. He's now on talk shows and making money from killing 2 people. And he was deemed a hero. So what makes him any different than the people who get killed now because they're combating against ICE? And like the nurse that just got killed, you could see them take the gun that was in his back. He didn't have it out. He wasn't brandishing it. It was away. And he got called, what was it, domestic terrorist for it? I don't understand that. And just like she said in there, if somebody comes in my house, they're getting shot. And that's somebody who who said just the other day that they might run for president in 2028. So clearly Trump is against the Second Amendment and trying to take it away. Mm-hmm. I can't hear you if you're talking. You must be muted.
That was funny too. I was saying, does this thing count? It's a little 380.
They would probably deem it as counting.
What about them other big ones back in? Or do you know about?
I mean, if Rittenhouse can kill 2 people with an AR-15 and be deemed a hero, you would probably be shot by ICE for a 22.
Shot by ICE for a 22? Oh man. Okay. All right. So did anybody, let me do this because I'm going to stop. You did good on your time, by the way. My goodness.
Because I listen to HR.
Because he listens to HR.
Thank you.
All right. So now I'm allowed up to 3 minutes for response, right?
It's like that earned me one free beep. So hurry the hell up, Mark.
No, it did not earn you a free beep.
No, sir.
Okay, so all right,
Good try.
okay,
Good try.
starting response, and all right, it's going. Okay, this is crazy. So what about this? All right. So what about
Come on, let's go. Come on.
the shooter?
Stop.
Or I'm sorry, the shooter in the case with the nurse. I understand that was the shooter was a member of ICE. Like they took the gun out of the
There
away
is
from the person and then let it off, and then
there is videos of the ICE agent grabbing the gun from his back because he had it tucked in his back belt line, and then turning around and going across the street, and you could see the fire from the end of the gun when he shoots it as he's running across the street, allegedly. But I have seen that video, and I know what it looks like when a bullet is shot out of a gun, and it looks to me as if when he took the gun out of his pocket, turned around, and went to run across the street, he shot the gun at the ground, and then the ICE agent shot the nurse.
So, did you see the video? What wasn't he supposed to be like defending somebody else's honor? Did somebody, like a woman, get pushed down?
I've watched multiple angles of that video, and there's an ICE agent like shoving a woman down, like kicking her, and he runs up and pushes an ICE agent and is trying to help the woman up, and then other ICE agents come and like shove him to the ground, and so he was protecting somebody when this happened. He was protecting a woman that the ICE agents were literally beating the hell out of, kicking her, shoving her.
And then he came to her defense, and then what happened after that? What about the video that showed that the guy was like chasing the ICE SUV and spitting at an agent and kicking the bumper of the car?
That was before the shooting, and it was
obviously
those ICE agents were attacking, like physically shoving people and hurting people, and they were getting back in their car. And I believe he walked up and like kicked the car, and basically was telling them to get the hell out of here. And then more agents came, and one was shoving on the girl, and he ran up and he tackled him pretty damn hard. He full force slammed into him.
So, in your opinion, then the actions of the spit and the kicking were separate and apart from. In other words, they didn't. Whoever he spit at, and allegedly spit at and kicked at the thing. It was on a video, but you're saying they didn't just unload right then and there and shoot him on the spot.
No.
It was later on. He was engaged later on. It wasn't one right after the other, right?
From what I've seen, had that ICE agent not taken the gun out of his pocket or out of his belt line, and then it misfired or whatever it did as he was running across the street with it, I don't think that there was any reason for the ICE agents to pull the trigger whatsoever.
So what do you think's going to happen in all this? I mean, we saw the clip of, I don't know why that he's saying.
With that being said, you can't have guns. You can't walk in with guns.
What about the Second Amendment?
Listen, you can't walk in with guns. You can't do that. But it's just a very unfortunate incident.
We're from a small town. We're country folk. It's going to take more than the U.S. Army to come into a country area, especially one the size of the United States, and be like, okay, just give us all your guns. That's not going to end well.
And it doesn't matter what letters behind your name or if you even vote at all. That's going to be tough in good old Appalachia. But here they are at the table discussing it further. Let's look at this interesting reminder.
Let law enforcement come in and take the guns.
Good.
They're a danger to themselves.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Remember when we said that nobody was coming after your guns? I'm sorry, we made a mistake. It's actually Donald Trump who's coming after your guns.
Gotta learn to listen, Lou.
The last part of that gets me every time I see it.
Oh man. So, okay. So, let's go to HR. HR, what are we supposed to do if the government decides they want to take our guns?
Well, they'll have to shoot me with theirs, I guess. They ain't taking mine.
HR violation.
HR violation on HR?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
man.
never
Like,
had
did
one.
HR just say that they're going to have to shoot them? What?
Yeah, HR violation. She's gonna have to write herself up. Okay, you actually brought two pieces, so let's run this so we can separate.
Is this
it.
the funny one or the
Yeah, the
out of the world
repo,
one? This
the
one you
repost.
haven't actually seen.
Could you imagine
Yeah, this is
the
one
hell,
I haven't seen. What
Can you
is it?
imagine the hell that city's gonna have that day? Take all the cop cars.
Oh yeah,
Rob a
yeah.
bank,
We're gonna run it
bitch.
right- we're gonna run it right now. All right, let's do your thing here.
A county in Ohio could have 41 of their police cruisers repossessed. That information coming from the Lorain County Deputies Association. In a press release, they say that county commissioners have missed $57,000 worth of payments. Deputies were actually told to start removing gear from their vehicles, and that repossession could actually happen as soon as Monday, February 9th. Jordan Miller News has reached out to the Lorain County Commissioner's Office requesting comment. No comment has been returned at this time. This is a developing story. As I know more, so will you, right here on Jordan Miller News.
Okay, Austin, that was your segment. What do you think about it?
If let somebody that's not a whole police station miss out on $57,000 in car payments, you're not going to get a letter. They're going to show up at your house.
Oh my goodness.
41 cop cars, $57,000.
That's a big deal. What's going to happen if the city of Lorain gets their cop cars repossessed? I mean, didn't I say that they were already? Because I didn't. This is the first I'd seen that. I just knew that it was repo, but didn't they say they had to get start taking all the equipment out of the cars because it's considered city property, so they don't want to mess around with. So they're like, just start taking all your radios out and the light bars and all that stuff.
Imagine half the cops are going to be out there on a bike with the little ching ching, pull over. I can't pedal that fast.
In the name of the law, y'all. That is a poorly run government situation right there. You get all your
Not far behind, are we?
They said it could happen as
Are
soon
we
as
that
the
far
8th
behind?
too. That's two more. That's one more day away. The 8th. That's one day away.
Yeah. It's coming. It's looming. We got to get a hold of Jordan Miller and put him on man on the street. Get him out there.
That's going to be a day of crime everywhere. That poor city. Yeah, mate.
HR says that.
That's what people in the streets doing my intro thing. That
Still crap and all kinds of shit rioted and whatnot.
We're going to have to tap into their scanner and broadcast the SCDN scanner. We'll have to switch it over to their frequency in Lorain and just listen to see how the calls stack up.
Yeah.
See, if I was still my little troublemaker self from back in the day, I would pull right in front of the police station and be blaring "Can't touch this" and then pull off.
Oh,
like,
Did you hear that, HR? He wants to blur it. You can't touch this. On the speaker.
Stop it.
Pull up and be like, you guys need a ride? I got a car. I know you don't, but
They got there and he took their light bars off and they're just running after you. And you're like, who's this random person just
holding up the light bar.
They got flags. HR says flags. Red flag penalty on the call. They're throwing red scarves. They're on the call.
Guy with a loudspeaker. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, that reminds me of an Eddie Murphy joke. I can't tell because we're out of Instableep credits, but he talked about
what it reminds me of is the Despicable Me movies, where there's like a fire and the guy has like two of the siren things or three of them, one on the top, one on the sides, and he's like, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Oh, Despicable Me. Man. Yes. All right, Lorraine, we're pulling for you, but at the same time, we're not pulling for you at the exact same time because we want to see what George Miller has to report on here. And when is it? Tomorrow? Monday.
I think it's Monday.
Come Monday.
Well, it's the 8th, so that would be tomorrow, Sunday, and then Monday would be the next working business day.
Yeah. So basically, they're spending the weekend, and that's Lorraine. They're colder. They're colder here there than it is here. So they're spending the weekend. Remember how you were out recently and how difficult that was on just a regular street? I had to help a stranded motorist, and I'm still struggling. That's why I'm coughing and wheezing, and I'm not built for pushing carts anymore. Yeah, stranded motorist on a flat city street, stuck like Chuck.
Yeah. And this was a newer model Jeep with winter tires too. And
come on, they're impervious to everything.
The bottom of this Jeep was here, and the snow is here. And you know how tall Jeeps are. And then my little Hyundai Kona front wheel drive is just dashing through the snow like it's no problem. Once you dig it out of its parking spot.
And you said you went past my house and you could see my car perfectly, no problem.
No, you see a strip of your car.
A strip of my car. The essence of like where my car should be.
There's a car shape.
There's a car shape.
And your car is the size of one of yours makes two of mine, and I can see like maybe this much of the side as you go down the road.
Look, one of my first and very favorite cars was a 1978 Oldsmobile 98. So they used to call me Noah at school because I arrived in the boat. But, I love that car. And I want to replicate that every chance I get. So, I think I got a big old boat.
The biggest car that I ever owned was a 67 Chrysler Imperial, and it took me $80 to drive from here to Briar Patch.
Oh, to Briar Patch. Now, see, we had a Ford Excursion, and it was $100 to drive to Columbus. It was crazy.
It took 86 or $87 to drive from 12th Street to Briar Patch.
And we're not talking about like an RV. We're talking about a regular.
We're talking about a freaking land yacht. That thing is massive. Oh, I missed that car. That was a hell of a car.
If you could have any of your cars that you've had back, what would it be?
Ooh. 2003 Lincoln Aviator.
Those Lincoln Aviator? What's the difference between Aviator and a Navigator?
Aviator is the sports version. It's slightly smaller, a little bit quicker. So it's got all the same luxuries. It's just not as massive.
Toyota makes that handsome Land Cruiser. I don't know if they still make it, but
I'm not a fan.
Cruisers.
Not a fan.
I can't believe you having to help a Jeep on a city street. I still can't believe
with
that.
snow tires in snow.
As a former Jeep owner, I put up Jeep. Look, there was one winter. I'm like, man, I need to sell something. So I put a Jeep and a pickup truck. When the pickup truck was actually newer and bigger and nicer, I put the pickup truck and the Jeep out for sale, and which sold first, I figured whatever sold first, I'd drive the other one, and I'd have some money for the wintertime. And the Jeep went first over the extremely big and nice extra extended cab full size truck. The Jeep went first.
Well, I mean,
I've
it is a
never been
mom
so-
car.
I've never been so sad to count money in all my life.
It's a mom car, so they're going to go first.
Jeep is not a mom car. What the hell?
Newer model Jeeps are mom cars. Older
My
Jeeps.
daughter drives, and she is a mom, but
Well,
no, Jeeps are dudes.
okay, so we have to talk about the Jeep. I guess the Jeep Wrangler is what we're talking about.
The old ones.
The older Jeep Wrangler was a dude one. The newer Jeep Wranglers are weak. Those are women cars.
Okay. So well this is good because I'm talking the Jeep I was talking about it was a 95 black soft top Jeep.
When I say women cars, like the Jeeps now, like the Jeep Renegade and the Jeep Gladiator and the Jeep Liberty, those are cars you see like those Karens carrying a puppy with the glasses tilted up on the top of their head. That it never touches dirt or gravel.
Call my daughter a Karen.
Which one?
No,
which
she's
one?
got a bad.
Which one are we going for here?
She said, "You call my daughter what?
A Karen.
A Karen. She drives a Jeep, but she drives a big ass badass Jeep. She drives a Jeep.
Are we talking about the daughter that I know?
Yeah.
She's a pain in the butt. I had to go to school with her for half my life.
I'm gonna write him up just because. No, I did not hear.
Oh, he said no. See, when she comes over, she's always called you her special brother.
I have to give him some trouble. I mean, she was a pain in my butt all through middle school, all through high school.
Yes.
If I said something nice to her, she'd think there was something wrong with me.
Well, yeah. And that's how you think I want to be treated. Just because she likes it don't mean I like it.
But you do. That's why you hired me and you keep me around this much.
I tell you that all the time.
What? You tell me what all
Stop trying shit. So if you like it, don't mean I like it. But I end up doing it anyway, just to make you happy.
Well,
I think you keep Mark. I think you keep me around because I ain't a brown noser. Like, I'm not a yes sir kind of person. I'm all like, "You sure? You sure about that? That's kind of a stupid idea."
Kind of a stupid idea.
I'm
a stupid idea.
Excuse me?
HR.
I'm sorry, what?
HR, I'm sorry. I forgot you.
Let's go back and ask the auctioneer. Oh, never mind.
Oh, he brought up the auctioneer. Oh, party foul. Insta bleep. He could be watching. So we're not saying anything about that.
I mean, I did tell you right in front of him that you should fire his rear end. You know, when somebody up here in the front row was like, "I'll give you $100 for it,"
in his chair and everything, he's all squirmy.
It's like, "I'll give you $100 for it," but his wife's in the back. "I'll give you 25." Sold.
I don't know. Was there that kind of tomfoolery going on where he had a co-conspirator underbidding other people and ultimately costing us a huge investment? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. There was a person in the front row that offered 2 times more, and he sold it to his wife in the back. And I looked at him, looked at you, looked at Miss Angie. Miss Angie looked at you, looked at me, and I was just like, turned around and walked away.
We did have to play referee a couple of times, but there was a few times that it was so gobsmacking that it was, I don't know, just silence. Like, I cannot believe that just happened. But we were trying to operate by the rules of Ohio with having a licensed auctioneer when we could have just done it, you know, how they do it sometimes where there's not a actual licensed auctioneer and they just say, "There you go." But I was really,
like, I know this thing is worth.
I was trying.
I know this thing is worth
sound.
$50. I'll give you $1.25 for it.
But I said it's worth 50. Now I'm willing to entertain a good offer of 30.
Or the time he started something that was worth like $500 off at like $25, and you're just like, the hell if you will.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you're not doing that.
Like, what? You're gonna what? You're gonna start at 20? Yeah. And all that time, oh man, how many auctions do we go to, and how many big trucks do we rent? And
that was the fun part. I mean, just traveling to pick up the stuff was actually kind of the fun part.
Road trips, man.
The auction sucked.
Yeah, the hunt was great, but yeah, the payoff. Whoa.
That's usually how it works. The hunt is fun, but the sale is the part that sucks.
Yeah.
Because it was me and you. We didn't have 75, 80 employees to sort through all the stuff. It was me and you standing on a trailer at 2 o'clock in the morning, shifting through stuff.
Yeah. It was.
Or it was me standing on the trailer and you standing supervising next to the trailer.
Well, remember on days I wasn't feeling good, you'd just take one of the security cameras out back so I could just you know, see what was getting unloaded and what we bought because we didn't know because we buying.
Yeah, I would just set up the camera and I'd be inside the box holding stuff up and hear, "Ooh, that's good."
Yeah.
Oh, that's shitty. Ooh, this is good.
Yeah. Oh, how we worked, how we labored. I was so. Why do we even get started talking about this? How do we go from guns and
I brought up the auction.
Second Amendment. So we go from Second Amendment to an auctioneer
See, HR, how easy it is to trail him off in a different direction. That 5 minutes has gone out the window.
5 minutes is out the window. HR. So you are the one that got a hold of HR because you're calling for HR now to intervene. Coming in with the time clock that Sin started. So just so you understand the kind of the hierarchy here, I'm the publisher, but I'm Sin's the content director, and we have HR. So I've got two bosses.
Girl bosses.
Two girl bosses.
Power.
Two girl bosses to make up, and then all the girl kids. So, girls, I got.
And everything I do wrong, Mark gets blamed for.
And then everything Austin does wrong, I get blamed for because I don't do stuff wrong. It's Austin is coming in and F things up, and then, I'm trying to be a solid dude, a good friend, bro code and all that, and I'm taking his heat from all y'all.
How many times has HR looked at you and said, "Well, you hired him. Quit bitching about it."
HR, yeah. You hired him. You deal with him. Oh, geez. I think HR was talking about me. Maybe not you. It could have been talking about me. All right. We are going on to our next segment. And I'm going to skip one. All right. So we're going on to our next segment. Let me set it up right for everybody. We're going on to our next segment. It is Baby Toots. Baby Toots is coming back. Baby Toots has been away for a couple of weeks. Baby Toots is back. And Austin, HR's listening. When we break out into the long form into the segments, the Baby Toots segments get so much views. That Baby Toots is kind of getting more popular than like anybody. What are we going to do? I mean, can we don't listen, HR, but can we conspire and somehow get rid of Baby Toots? Like maybe I don't know,
No.
put something in his sippy cup. Juice box.
No.
No. Oh, no, we
No.
can't.
You keep what's doing you good. He's doing you good. What are you thinking?
Oh my! All right. HR says we got to keep Baby Toots. Baby Toots is competition to us.
You don't,
Mark,
and
Mark,
people like it.
Mark,
so
Mark,
now he is.
What?
move it on.
Oh, okay. Baby Toots. Oh,
You can't start off the segment you can't start off the show by talking about the Epstein files, then halfway through start talking about conspiracy to get rid of a child. Move it on.
Oh,
You might
start. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. All right.
They say 80% of your body heat comes out of your head. So, my babies, I'm a warm, gooey good marshmallow. Okay. Baby Toots is back in his news crib. It's the After Hours edition. Lights dim, sippy cup nearby, a case of juice boxes in the back of the Tonka truck, and this one starts out real calm and ends real bonk on the windshield scary. So listen up while Baby Toots uses his serious baby voice. So, here's the scoop, friends. Late at night, like way past Baby Toots' bedtime, around 11:20 p.m., the driver was cruising down the trail, just minding their business, when they saw a pedestrian walking along the sidewalk in the dark. Roads were slick, conditions were yucky, like when I dropped my crackers in the bath, so the driver did the nice grown-up thing. They slowed down, switched lanes, gave the walker extra space, basically said, "Hey, buddy, I don't want to squish nobody tonight." Very polite, very demure, very astute. But then, hold on to your elastic waistbands, there's a plot twist. As the car passed, the pedestrian allegedly whipped or tossed a yellow object straight at the windshield. Whack. Big surprise. Driver goes from la 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 safe driving to nope. Pulls right into the marathon and calls 911. Heart probably going faster than Baby Toots when he hears the snack cabinet open. Police show up, but the sidewalk ninja is already gone. Only description? Wearing all black, which, Baby Toots notes, is not super helpful at night, especially when you're trying not to get run over or caught after doing a bonky thing. Make yourself a walking traffic cone, my babies. The biggies in blue documented it. No suspect found. Windshield sad. Everybody shook up. Now Baby Toots wants to put on his tiny safety helmet and give a lesson for both sides of the road, because this could have gone real bad, real fast. Throwing stuff at cars is not a game. Cars go zoom, drivers panic, wheels turn, people get hurt. That's how accidents happen, not how cartoons end. And for drivers, Baby Toots says, keep doing what this driver did. Slow down when it's slick. Change lanes when you can. Give walkers room. Call for help when something weird or dangerous happens instead of playing hero. And for pedestrians, Baby Toots begs you, please don't dress like the night itself. Wear visible clothes, stay away from traffic lanes, and do not, under any circumstances, play catch with moving vehicles. That's not a game. That's a trip to the emergency room or worse, and Baby Toots is not like hospitals unless there are stickers. So, what started as a careful move to keep everyone safe ended with a cracked windshield and a police report, and Baby Toots says this is your reminder that one tiny bad decision can turn a normal drive into a real scary story. Now, everybody behave, drive nice, walk smart, and let Baby Toots go back to his crib. Toots out.
Oh, Baby Toots was in his thing with some kind of promo. What was it? The spring of 2026. Not too awful long. It seems like forever, but in just a few months, there will be MMA and another type of combat sports come to the Portsmouth area. So we're under a bit of an NDA, as made famous by some of the big deals the commissioners make. But the announcements are coming, and they're gracious enough to let us help promote this. So we're happy to do it. So yeah, coming this spring. So let's talk about Baby Toots. First off, what'd you think about his winter hat?
Two things. One, I want the beanie. I need you to.
You need the beanie.
And two, for people that are walking, especially people that have to walk to work, a reflective vest at Walmart is like $7, and it can literally save your life.
Yes. Now, HR director can weigh in on this. I try to be as visible as possible, especially in these kind of situations.
We've seen that dance at the beginning.
Come on. That was fun.
Or that video about you going to Walmart for some ice.
Oh, yeah. I'm not playing that again. I can't do that again.
Don't, please.
I didn't bleep it. I can't. Yeah, I forgot to bleep it. It's still in this memory. I didn't take it back out and bleep it, but somebody got carried away, and it was your fault. And that was one of the reasons why HR is on the phone with the whole, getting ice salt for the neighbors story, going to Walmart and not wanting to fall down in the snow. And that was before this snow that was the other snow we don't even remember. Remember that? Do you remember? This is actually the second snow we had.
That like beautiful little sprinkle that we had. That is nothing compared to what's outside now.
Yeah, we got what they call postcard snow. That it just made everything look like a postcard. Mm-hmm. This crap is the thing nightmares are made of.
The snow outside of your house is perfectly level with your front bumper.
Yep. I don't have any there's no steps. It's just a level. Yep. That's really, really interesting.
If it would compact and harden, it would be a perfect sled straight from the front door all the way to the car.
Yeah, so I don't need to have our friends at Roger Hemming Contractors come and make me a ramp, because we just have to make a nice ramp there and make sure the security cameras are on to catch me zing down the ramp. We'll send the dog first. We can send Brody first, shoot him down. And then
I would put that on replay. I would.
No.
Just
the replay.
You just tripping and falling, sliding. That would be the main headline on every single After Hours. You just whoosh.
If you do that, I will find the footage of where you hit your shin bone on that trailer. Trailer hitch.
I still have the end in my leg.
Oh,
it's on my. I actually just seen that the other day on my phone from where you sent it to me.
Oh man, it's shouldn't. I'm so sorry. And
I still did what I was supposed to do. I cussed a lot and probably scared your neighbors, but I still got in the car and left.
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah,
you could hear it too. You could even hear it in the video. Just donk.
Yeah, the thud is sickening. Well, I tell you what, we are now really happy with the microphones on those cameras.
I'd say
the
so.
audio works because we can hear it pretty good.
You can hear a lot of things HR would be red-faced about too.
Yeah, a lot of things HR would be red-faced about. A lot of bleeps, a lot of insta-bleep credits I'd have to use.
Well, when you soccer kick a freaking toe hitch, it kind of happens.
Well, I tell you what, watching that video so many times because and sharing it to everybody I know. No, that part didn't happen. For the record, but
I remember that.
It served as a great reminder to me. I've never, knock on wood, I have not hit my shin on that.
Because you walk out the door straight down the walkway in front of the car to the driver door. You don't go around the back of the car.
That's right. You go around the front of the car. But the way it was.
I'm gonna find a way to hitch that thing to the front one day, and you're not going to expect it to take your damn kneecaps out. You're not going to be looking down. You're just going to be walking, not paying attention, and then bam.
That's a complex prank, don't you think? Like, you'd have to come in the middle of the night with, like, I don't know, a whole crew to install a hitch on the front of the car just to capture me on camera.
No. All you'd have to do is build a frame with the hitch on it that you could slide under the car. It wouldn't even have to be connected to the car.
Okay, so
just a metal frame that you can slide under.
HR is hearing you plot how you're going to modify the car to accidentally
hear that
to injure me, so I hit the ground.
I hear nothing.
What? You can't. You should have audio.
No, it's not working.
Is something not working with the
I
call?
will make sure that I record it and then help you up.
I can't hear him. I don't know what happened.
As long as you help me up, it doesn't matter. You plotted it, right? Yeah. So
if I come in the night and all black, you're not going to know it's me anyway.
As Baby Toots reported, if you came at night in all black, but you're supposed to wear your vest that you put out there. I mean, I tried it with a coat one time. I had a reflective coat, and it was amazing. I loved it. It was neon yellowish green with
the ugliest thing I ever seen.
It was not ugly.
Yes, it was.
It was safe. It was efficient. It was warm.
I'm going to need that beanie though. That beanie was kind of nice. I need that.
Let's put him up just to look at his beanie.
They say 80% of your body heat comes out of your head. So
yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They say 80%.
I think he spent his juice box money on some swag.
Now, everybody hears that. Mark doesn't buy his employees uniforms. Everybody heard it from Mark.
HR. Mark won't buy uniforms, so even Baby Toots has to use his juice.
He's got to spend his juice box money.
Oh. Well, it was Baby Toots' idea, but yeah, I think we should monetize it. And we should add it to the store, to the allegedly store. We'll have the SCDN.
And then people would be buying them like the mega hats just to burn them on camera. As long as you buy them, you can do whatever you want.
They bought them, yeah.
Right.
And then we'll come and cover.
I never understood.
We'll do a live stream about it, monetize it. We'll write an article about it and monetize it. And
I never understood why people bought the mega hats just to burn them. Like, you're giving them the money just to burn something that you paid for.
Well, how many records did the Beatles sell that actually got burnt? Or Elvis? They burned Elvis records too, I believe. And hey, next thing you know, you're number one on the charts because everybody bought your record to burn it.
Well, when you have somebody dry humping the air in front of thousands of people that aren't used to it, I mean,
I don't do that anymore. I try really hard to limit.
You break a hip, Mark.
To my rum spring, huh?
I said you'd break a hip.
I would break a hip. It wouldn't keep me from trying, but I would break a hip.
Worst I would do is fall off a bar stool.
Yeah, no, you would do this.
It's go.
Right? You would do that.
I don't think you have enough money to buy enough alcohol to get me to do that.
When I sent you that, what was your first thought? Like, immediate reaction?
I can't say it. HR would yell at me.
HR would yell at you? Yeah. Well, what's
WTF mostly.
Oh, okay. WTF. What's that stand for? Well, that's fabulous.
Sure.
Right?
Good job.
Yep, sure.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah. That's what it stands for. All right. We are supposed to go on to another segment. I'm looking at the time, and we have 26 minutes left. That is so good.
Yeah, those
So-
5-minute segments are out the window. I knew that wasn't going to happen as soon as you started.
I quit. Yeah, I tried, and I haven't touched the.
This is why we don't listen to Sam.
No, we listen to Sin. I don't know how to implement her thing. We'll honor her request on her segments for sure. But
Yeah, so we'll give her 5 minutes every time she's on camera.
And then the 2 minute wrap up, and we'll have to stay under the constraints of our reaction. So
She can have 5 minutes to talk, and we'll have 2 minutes to respond, and then we move on to the next segment.
And then she's got 2 minutes to wrap it up because it was her deal she brought. So yeah,
That's not going to work.
So
She's just as bad as us. She'll get into a rant, and it'll be 20 minutes later, and she'll be like, "Well, my 5 minutes is gone."
I can't do this now. My 5 minutes are gone. Oh, jeez. All right. So the next segment is the reason why it would be good to have a timer. So what I did was I knew I'd get on a rant. So I made sure I stayed within my time limit. So let's start this next segment, and you'll see I've got my time. I'm gonna hit my time perfectly. Okay, so let's bring the thing for my next segment, just so we know it's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, who remembers this headline? Death at the jail. Death at the jail. Or maybe possibly you remember this headline where we were doing our very best to get the information about the death of the jail. But what we ended up with is an information lockdown. Freedom of information laws. Forget about it. Forget about it. Now, before I play this thing, let me go here. Before I play this thing, I've got to make sure that I tell you that the people that we deal with at each of the Portsmouth Police Department, the Scioto County Sheriff's Department. So I'll shout them out: Uriah, Tammy, Amanda. And we're talking about Doug and Katie. Such wonderful people we work with every single day. And then our friends at the Lawrence County Sheriff's Department, we work with Eden, we work with her. And so this is not that. We don't have a problem with that. But when it comes to this particular case, we have some questions. So let's play that bit. But I had to make that disclosure. This is not about our friends we normally do business with. Something happened. This is just for this one occasion. But listen closely.
There was a death at the county jail on January 11th, 2026. When a person dies on government property, the public deserves more than a paragraph. We deserve more than silence. This isn't about speculation or outrage. It's about responsibility. The county jail officials initially described it as a medical emergency in the booking area. CPR was performed. EMS transported the individual to the hospital. And then, nothing. No name, no timeline, no explanation beyond the briefest summary. That absence of information isn't just frustrating. It erodes trust. Deaths that occur inside secure government facilities carry a heightened obligation to transparency. These are controlled environments. The people inside them depend entirely on public employees for safety, medical attention, and survival. When something goes wrong, the public has a right, and frankly, a duty, to ask clear, direct questions. Not accusatory questions. Necessary ones. The jail owes the public answers to questions like these. Who was the person who died, and why were they on government property in the first place? What was the exact timeline leading up to the medical emergency? What actions did government employees take before the emergency began, and what actions did they take after? Were any restraints, force, or control measures used prior to the medical event? Was proper medical screening conducted during intake or arrival? How quickly was emergency medical care initiated, and by whom? Is there video or audio documentation of what occurred? Were policies and procedures followed as written? Has an independent investigation been initiated? When will the public be provided full transparency? These are not unreasonable questions. They are the baseline. SCDN formally requested records from the Sheriff's Department to better understand what happened. The request included body-worn camera footage, jail surveillance video, medical response records, booking information, and initial witness statements, records that, under Ohio law, are generally considered public. As of today, there has been only a single acknowledgement of that request. No confirmation, no timeline, no further response. The jail has also not released the individual's name, the reason for their detention, or any additional detail about what unfolded before and after the medical emergency. At this point, no wrongdoing has been alleged. That's important to say plainly. But the absence of information prevents the public from independently assessing whether policies were followed, whether warning signs were missed, or whether changes are needed to prevent another tragedy. Transparency isn't about blame. It's about learning. It's about accountability. It's about honoring the fact that someone lost their life while under the care and control of a public institution. Some have asked why we keep asking the same questions. The answer is simple: because no one is answering them. Avoidance is not an acceptable substitute. Indifference, especially in matters involving death, has consequences. SCDN will continue to ask questions. We will continue to request records. We will continue to report on every official step, from initial reports to charges, from indictments to final judgments, because that's how accountability works. That's how trust is built. That's how communities stay informed. The public isn't asking for secrets. We're asking for answers. Until they're provided, the questions remain. And so does the responsibility to keep asking. SCDN. We don't do the news in the same old way because it ain't the same old world.
Okay. All right. It's reaction time. What do you think? What do you think?
I can't believe that after all this time, they've literally only given one response. After, what's it been, 2-3 weeks?
The death occurred on January 11th. And this is February 7th. So you could almost say a month ago. Mm-hmm. And there wasn't even the typical, this death occurred, it's under investigation. Next of kin, I've even seen the next of kin was notified. The time that the minute next of kin is notified, that is generally when places like OSP puts out their public release, press releases. But I see exactly when the next of kin was notified. So therefore a press release should have kicked out the next morning. Nothing. And we asked the very detailed questions, cited not only state law, but Ohio Supreme Court case law. And we have got crickets in response to this. What do we do next, Austin? What do we do next? HR? I mean, what am I allowed to do?
This is basically a hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil type of situation.
Hear no evil, speak no evil. You mean on whose part?
Sounds like the police department. Because if we don't know about it and they don't talk about it, we're not going to see it.
It's the jail. It's not. I just don't want to confuse anybody.
It's the jail.
Yeah, and the jail kicked it to the prosecutor's office. So now the prosecutor's office is in charge of whether or not they release any information, and it shouldn't rise to, well, let's talk to the prosecutor. You know what I mean? It should be I run an agency. I have a public information officer. This terrible thing happened, and we need to put out a brief statement and get ahead of this thing. And we'd like to think that we've got such a close relationship, literally daily, with these government institutions that they could just reach out and give us a little heads up, like, hey, this is what's going on. The rumors, whatever. I can't really make a public statement, but, here's a private off the record statement, and we would protect that source and say, our sources have told us this, but we have heard nothing. Isn't that strange?
From the years of working with you on the news and hearing some of the reports and everything, that tells me that they've done something wrong and they don't want us to know about it.
So what you're saying is, I think, is you are going back to the first segment. You're hearkening back to the first segment, and I'll put this back up, of how news flows on the typical. And that is, it goes from us, it hits Google News, which hits all the key words, then goes apart to the SCDN newsletter, and then goes to the Attorney General, because the Attorney General pays for a subscription because they want to know what actually goes on here. Is that kind of what you're saying, that they don't want us to do any reporting because they know that that's kind of what happens?
I mean, if they're refusing to give information, isn't that exactly what that is?
Well, I can look.
If they keep it from us, we don't get to do the newsletter. We don't get to do the Google News, and it doesn't get to the Attorney General if we don't put out the story. And right now, all we have is somebody died, and that's all.
Somebody died in a government-controlled environment.
I don't understand how these people are supposed to be law enforcers are getting away with breaking the law.
Well,
I don't understand how they're.
Yeah, HRs. Did you hear HR?
Because we have somebody that's less of a grown man than Baby Toots in the Oval Office.
The Oval Office doesn't have jack squat to do with this. But
Baby Toots would be a better president.
Baby Toots would be a better president, man. He could get some airtime for sure.
I can just see it now. The boys in blue, or the biggies in blue, get their shit together.
I don't know. Do you think this is a perfect case that people point to of, they're sweeping it under the rug? Isn't this how those kind of negative connotations get bandied about?
Yep.
Mark, there's a song I want you to look up at the end of this live stream, and I want you to listen to it, okay?
Yeah, all right.
It's called Richmond and Richmond.
Okay. Richmond and Richmond. That's a song.
No, Richmond in Richmond, like Richmond, Virginia.
Okay. A rich person, like rich man in Richmond, Virginia?
Pretty much.
Rich man in Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And at this point, all of Washington, D.C. is a big old rug.
A big old rug. So everything's under the rug.
I mean, if you put a billionaire in the Oval Office, he can afford to cover the whole city in a rug. And isn't it ironic that in the last, 9 years, a lot of cops have been doing illegal stuff, and then that stuff just magically poof.
Well, I can see. I'm so torn, Austin, and you know me well enough. I'm so torn that we have such a great relationship with all of these government institutions, but when it comes time to hold them accountable, when I have to buck up and on behalf of the people, right? I mean, the people, the rumor mill and the people were going at it with what could be, right? And our responsibility is to find out what did happen and report that and let people know. Remember, we're a mirror of the community as it appears right now, and we can't give that adequate mirror description if we don't have literally any information other than someone died at a government facility. Well, I mean, if somebody died at the post office, I would think that there would be some kind of release of information. I can assure you. I'm picking a business owner, but I'm not going to say the name. But if somebody died at Wendy's, I guarantee you, these good folks over here at the corporate office will have a press release out within the hour. As soon as they get the report from the GM on site, they would put out a press release. And it's a shout out to local business owners and the responsibility that they feel to the community if something like that were to happen. Now we're talking about a government facility that Ohio law requires that they provide the information that we lawfully requested, and Ohio Supreme Court says the investigative notes and some of the things. And even if they are, my gut feeling is BCI, they're under investigation because it was a jail death. So BCI, Bureau of Prisons, Attorney General, they're in it. And so I think that because they are under investigation, they don't want to show their stuff. But even the most incompetent, I would think, I wish I hadn't said that word, but I'm going to have to just live with it. The most incompetent would at least have a public information officer, the slimmest possible press release, and leave it at that. But that didn't even happen. The only reason we know is because we requested and luckily found out. I mean, by sheer luck. I mean, all we get is call numbers. And so then I request the call numbers based on a few particular factors that I've become, familiar with. But had we not picked that specific call number to request information on, we would have no idea what that call actually was. Because it was get report. The call, I can prove these receipts in court if need be, and it just hit me. The call sheet that I originally got the call from only had the call number. The request was get report, location, Scioto County Jail. But what got my attention was all of the units that responded. It tells you how many units respond. So in this case, normally if it says get report at Scioto County Jail where somebody goes in and wants to make a report, one unit, or at the Portsmouth Police Station, somebody walks in and wants to make a report. It's one unit. This was get a report, and it was the whole thing. I mean, it was like every car all cars available. And I'm like, okay, what is this? What is this? And so that's how I discovered it. And then Sin ultimately wrote the article and broke the story. Had that not happened, we wouldn't even know to even ask the questions. We wouldn't know enough to have the argument.
Everybody come back. We got to get our story straight. Come back to the headquarters.
Nearly a month.
You're talking about how you have this great relationship with the law enforcement in town. Trump and Epstein had a great relationship too till it all fell apart. OJ and his wife had a great relationship till it fell apart.
Oh my gosh.
Kurt Cobain.
Wait a minute. HR, please, if you're still on the line, I'm sure you muted yourself. If you're still on the line, help us. Austin just said, what the hell did you just say? It was so outlandish.
You're talking about having a great relationship with the cops.
Oh, you said,
Every now and then
he said
we need to.
He compared the non-information from the death at the jail, but yet I say I get along so well with the jail, which we do. Honestly, we do. But he said OJ and what's her name got along up until a point too.
That is
What
true.
the hell? That's not a good Is that a good comparison?
Kind of is.
I want to keep saying Anna Nicole when
Every now and then, Mark.
Nicole Brown Simpson. I know.
Every now and then, Mark, we need to be more Trump and Fox News and less brown nosed. Remember that conversation we had the last time I was there, and I said, "Get your shit together."
No, I do not remember that conversation. Well,
yeah, ask HR. She knows what I'm talking about.
I don't know. HR even last time Austin came to the house and told me to get my shit together. I don't know.
Yeah.
When was that?
We're not.
Long ago.
We won't talk about the aspect of the situation on camera, but every now and then people need to be put in their place.
Oh.
And they need to be reminded that they don't get their way every single time.
Yeah.
So if they are withholding information about a situation that the news and the people should be told about, and they are refusing to give that information.
And by law, they're required to give the information back.
If by law can force the president to release files that he didn't want released, the jail should have to release files, especially if they're required by law to release the files. So when they're like, okay, well, if we'll give you this information, but we'll put this information way over there to where you can't see it. Yeah. So like, here's your weekly newsletter about all the crime that's happening, but we'll just take that one back out.
And Ohio law provides for a certain amount of that for certain reasons, but when you redact anything, by law, you have to give a reason for each redaction, not just a blanket, not just blanket redactions with no reasons or just blanket reasons in general.
That's what we're going to get. We're going to get a singular black piece of paper. It's not going to have anything. It's just going to be a plain black piece of paper. Just go to Walmart to the craft aisle.
I ordered a lot more. I ordered video footage and all kinds of stuff. So those are all going to be blacked out too.
Would you be surprised? Just going to be the picture of us, and then it's just going to be like a black square right here.
We got one that was blurred out. The entire day, the entire video was blurred out, and it was crazy. It was we really needed to bring the information to the public, and the whole video was blurred out. So we had to take the transcript from the audio and just write what we could from the audio. But a picture's worth 1,000 words.
But just like HR said earlier, you can't hide information that's not supposed to be hidden. If it's required by law to be released, you can't be like, okay, well, we'll release it when we're ready to.
Yeah, and they fall under this blanket. But due to an ongoing investigation, but Ohio Supreme Court has already come down on this, and that does not hold water. That's not a thing. It's a thing they manufactured. It's one of those things where if you tell yourself a lie so many times, you believe the lie. And it's just simply not true. If something's under investigation and you can't talk about it, well, how are we getting all these other stories? They're under investigation. We're talking about them. Doesn't make sense. I mean, if you A plus B has to equal B plus A, doesn't it? Did I mess up and throw algebra in the situation when I shouldn't have?
A plus B with B plus A.
A plus B equals B plus A.
Sure.
Right. So if two things are true, the reverse must also be true. Is that an easier way to put it?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't understand what you said.
Yeah. Okay.
1 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4.
Yeah. Yeah. A plus B equals B plus A.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I'm sorry. Maybe I got too much in my head. But this whole thing's in my crawl. We want to tell the folks what happened. And just because the previous segment where we showed that we saw the rumor mill starting and we let it fester just for a couple of days and broke news tonight here on the After Hours podcast to explain that. But this situation, I mean, when the records
just because we have a good rapport with the Portsmouth jail does not give them the all clear to withhold information.
Are you saying they're taking advantage of the relationship, or people think that?
Do they have information that we need?
Yes.
Are they giving you that information?
No.
Are you being nice about it?
Yes.
They're taking advantage of the situation.
I'm being nice about it, and even as I'm exposing it, I'm still being as nice as I can. How many times in the
every now and then, Mark, you have to pull your foot out of the ass, tighten your shoestrings, and reinsert it.
One more good kid, just to remind you, there's a foot there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get used to it. You get used to the foot,
or you'll lose your shoe.
And you replace the shoe with a boot, so you can retrieve your shoe. All right, we are at our time. It's your call, because we started late. And I mean late. We started the pre-show late. I mean, obviously we were able to hit our mark and start on time, but it was rushed on the back end. Do you want to do? I've got this other segment that I've been holding for.
Let's run it.
Okay. It's about thumbnails.
Oh gosh.
Because I really want to ask a question.
Okay.
I don't have an opinion. Maybe I have an opinion.
You always have an opinion.
I may have an opinion. Okay. So, all right, we'll set up and get ready to do this. This will be HR's on the phone, just to be sure. This is our last discussion, and I don't know if you saw on the show notes that were submitted, but the conversation is going to be about thumbnails, and our thumbnails we used, graphics that we used, say 3 or 4 years ago, based on
this ain't a thing again about the damn blight situation, is it?
Okay. No, it's not the blight situation.
Fucking thumbnail caused all kinds of problems.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep that thumbnail.
I know you are. That's why I was bringing it up again.
That's it. Hang on a second. Just a second. Do I still have it? Oh no, I took it down. I need to
as long as they complain about it, we'll continue to be a blight on them. And the jail until they give us the damn information we want.
Okay, Austin wins. Here we go. you go, the Dancing News Bunny Award.
Damn bunnies.
For a minute.
There's a reason. I want to do. I would rather do fuzzy bunnies. I would rather do stories about fuzzy bunnies, but instead we do what we do. The folks like it, whether they say it or not. It's a different thing, but they like it. We see the numbers. We see the numbers. We know what you watch it. So don't be telling us, oh, we want to see more of this or we want to see more of that. I know where you click and where you go. And 10 clicks down, I know where you end up. So don't tell me what you want publicly, because I know where you click.
Don't you love it when they comment and they're like, who watches this trash? But then you can see that they watch the entire thing in its entirety. And then they systematically watch all of the shorts as well. It's like, who watches this? Let me watch the whole thing first before I type that out all the way. Let me go back and watch the last 12 videos as well.
Yes. Let's go back to 12 videos. We'll keep notes. We'll stay up all night. So we can make a single.
We can go back to when we were doing street beats and we were chased by people.
Oh my goodness. Go over to our YouTube channel. Those of you that are already watching this live stream on our YouTube channel, just check it out. There's a playlist. When we were out and about doing.
We're definitely not going to tell HR that I had to drift the street beats car to get away from people while we were being chased.
Right. So yes, the car was driven safely at all times.
Yeah.
Safely and within laws, and
absolutely. So
we weren't kicked off the hospital grounds, or
it's a treasure chest. So for those of you that are not familiar with our YouTube channel, check it out. There's so much there.
I was forced to download Life 360 because my family seen what happened. And they say that Mark's going to get me killed.
No. Hey, you know what? Before I do this last section, let's talk about, I don't know, do we get clearance to talk about the products? The coffee mugs? Did we get clearance?
I didn't get the name of her business. Well, we have the products though.
Well, we want to shout her out, so find out. I'll give you a second, and here we'll do this.
SCDN, the #1 choice for your local news, has a coupon code to get your first month of the SCDN Evening Newsletter for just $1. This will allow you to get everything we published delivered straight to your inbox. That bypasses all third-party algorithms and interference. Here's the special coupon code to get the SCDN Evening Newsletter for just $1 for the first month. That coupon code is SB24. Again, use coupon code SB24 and get your first month of SCDN for just $1.
All right, so I'm gonna mute him just 1 second there, and that way he's finishing up. Use that coupon code. We save it until late in the show for the very reason that Austin had mentioned before is, people watch and then they act like they don't watch, or I can't stand this, and then they'll quote something later in the show. So to thank those of you that are watching later in the show, please take advantage. Become a subscriber, get the SCDN Evening Newsletter, be informed. If it's good enough for the Attorney General to pay for, it's good enough for you. Don't you think? I just thought of that. HR, I just thought of that. Can we use it?
Absolutely.
All right. We got clearance from the HR. We might be able to get away with this. All right. You ready to come back, Austin? You still need a second. He's good. All right. So we're going to bring him back. All right. So in this segment here, we're going to do this right here. I'm going to do just a little countdown to remind me that we're going to go. Just so we know. So, Austin, you're there at your home office. You got a lot of stuff going on there. Show me. I don't know. You've got some product placements. I don't know. Take it away. What are we dealing with?
I'm surrounded by tumblers, lots of them. Like
tumblers.
Yeah, cups. This one's got a speaker on the bottom. It detached for cleaning the cup.
A speaker on the bottom, so you can.
Like a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, man, that is so cool.
Then we have this one, which I think you liked earlier. Feeling stabby today. We have... Oh, God, I can't even read it. And then I just snapped with caution tape and blood.
This is perfect. This has got to be... We got to put the SCDN logo in there. And put that in the store. I love it. And then
this is one that me and you get a lot, Mark. Sometimes I have to tell myself it's just not worth the jail time. Facebook jail. Inmate. Repeat offender.
Those doggone repeat offenders. Facebook jail is the worst, man. You can't get...
This one really got a laugh out of you earlier. If you're happy and you know it, it's your meds.
No, I did not laugh at that. I didn't.
And there is, let's see if I can, sorry for the mess, but there is that whole top shelf, this whole shelf here.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing is literally like full to the brim.
And so, how can somebody get a tumbler and
this is a group on Facebook called T-shirt and Tumbler Life, or Tumbler and T-shirt Life, one way or the other.
Hang on a second. Let me put it up here. I got to make sure. I didn't know this part. Okay, Tumblr, and it's not like Tumblr, like the old social media. Tumblr and T-shirt Life.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Take a look at this. This is right. That's what we're talking about. Take a look at that, Austin. I just want to make sure this is right for the folks. You want to take a look at it? It's on your screen.
I can't see your screen.
You can't. I mean, where you're at.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's T-shirt and Tumbler Life.
Oh.
It's T-shirt in, like the letter N, Tumbler Life. I can do this as well. That way we don't mess it up and not do a shout out the right way. I sent the actual Facebook page to you, Mark.
Oh crap! I didn't know.
And there is, I'd say, about 500 cups around me right now. Even to the point where like they have a little table that like rotates, so you can put the cup on it and then it slowly rotates itself.
Oh man,
we need some things like this for the studio. The SCDN coffee mug set on it and it just rotates in place.
Wait a second. I'm looking. I'm getting this picture. 1 second. Let me come back so I can see. Oh, okay. Oh, it rotates?
Yeah. It's a little platform.
What?
Spins it in place.
Okay. All right. So this is cool. All right. So let me add this photo you just sent. Let's take a look at it. And this is the shout out. So this is the shout out to the business that's responsible for these amazing mugs. Here we go. T-shirt and tumbler live.
Now, huh?
T-shirt and tumbler live. And then on the picture here, it shows a T-shirt. So we get T-shirts too. Oh, dude.
Yes.
Oh, hey, that's cool. Make a screen and make a thumbnail out of that. Put it close. There you go. All right. So hold it there for just one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll make it. Yeah. I'll make a thumbnail out of it.
And yep, as you can see, well, as you can't see, the middle shelf here is all shirts. Plus on the bottom, there's some wraps for different designs. The computer that I'm using right now is the main computer. So on behind the screen that I have up, there's about 700 different freaking designs. Makes the desktop very confusing.
While you're showing us around there, can you open some drawers and just go through them for us?
Some drawers? No. You open these drawers, you ain't closing them again.
Can I pick a drawer and like we just go through it and see what's in it?
Mm-hmm. So I have
HR would clear that, I think.
I've broken something.
You were young.
I have a Cricut Export Air right next to me. A light that's way too bright. One of these things, whatever it is.
Oh, that looks painful. Is that like a crochet needle or something?
No, it's
a piece of dental equipment
used for kneading the things out of the designs. Like if you make a zero, this takes the stuff out of the middle of the zero.
So that gets, hold that up again. So that gets the corn out of your teeth.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's how you get the corn out. Always wondered that.
There's not also anything here that I could use, but see, like this little thing here.
Yeah.
This would have been used to take the large part of the red out. Like you just pull it out.
Oh, interesting. So, I like it.
I think there's like big things like this.
We need to just go to the group T-shirt and Tumbler Life and check out the products and help support a small business.
There's also some Valentine's Day products coming up as well. And then you get things like this, like a love coupon book.
Ooh, I love coupon book. I love those coupon books. Hey, can
Coffee
I write
date.
one?
Look at this coupon.
What? Anything you want. That's it. So you pull that out and you can have anything you want. So if I pulled a ticket out and I said anything you want, what would you? Oh, there's one for a slow dance. What would be the anything you want? What's your
anything you want? Really? Anything. Homemade meal.
That sounds like a good anything I want.
Little gift of love.
You can talk about that on there.
He said homemade meal.
Love letter. Weekend getaway. Mark needs one of those.
I'm ready for my weekend getaway.
Look at this one.
True. Camping trip. Thank you. All right, that's it. Just
get away from HR.
Do what?
Did you get away from HR?
Mini golf date?
Oh, she's. Wait a minute. All right.
No.
Wait a second.
No.
I had my earphones on. HR said something, and I think I messed up. I think I said something. I think I messed up.
I said, "Your get away from HR."
You better go run HR one of these.
So,
bubble bath. Okay, so now HR gets a bubble bath coupon. Yes. Thank you, Austin.
We have flowers around here somewhere.
I owe you one, buddy. I'm on. You're only allowed to be written up 3 times, and I've been written up now 413 times.
Well, I need 3 write-ups a week.
You can only three. Yeah. This is how you establish a good team that sticks together for the long haul. Is you get 3 write-ups a week, or we're going to get freaking serious about stuff. Yeah. Well,
yeah. Mark will come to me and it's like, I'm very upset with you. And I'm like, yeah, right.
I'm going to give you a stern talking to.
And Mark's like, that was stern enough. So back to the show.
Yeah. So I mean, if I can't, I don't want to be mean to my guy, but yet you're telling me, not to be, still have an attitude of politeness when it comes to the law enforcement agencies who are clearly blocking our request for this one specific item about this one specific incident. And so you're saying I'm being too nice to them. I'm being too nice to you. Are you saying I'm just too nice?
Sometimes. I mean, you do give off the Santa Claus vibe. You got some rosy red cheeks with a big white beard.
Listen, you know better than anybody. It's gnome life. It is not Santa Claus. It is gnome life.
That does kind of look like you.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the one on my dashboard that you put right smack in the middle. Whenever I said just put them out there wherever you want, and you put one right in the middle, and it was the musician, the guy, the gnome that he's singing his ass off, looking like ZZ Top, but shorter and squattier. It's like Garfield and ZZ Top.
You handed me like 12 of them. Was like, go find places for these. So I was like sticking them in cabinets and.
He did a good job. Everything is. I don't think I've moved any of them. I think your placement is perfect, and I don't.
Because you got to find them all. They're all hidden from you.
I like the one you put bathroom, the drunken one. It's in the bathroom. Why would I? I don't represent that at all. Maybe the butt crack, but that's not the drunkenness. Definitely the falling down part. But,
well, in my defense, the last RV was called the Shaggin' Wagon.
You called it that. We called it the Cozy Cove.
It looked like
he's calling the Cozy Cove the Shaggin' Wagon.
I remember him putting that up there. I remember.
With its 1970 shag carpet. And...
Let me tell you something. All right. Something happened to my brain in 1987. I don't know what it was, but in 1987, reality changed for me, and I'm stuck in primarily 1987 for whatever. It's Groundhog Day for me. So when I see something like the previously aforementioned Cozy Cove, not Shaggin' Wagon, it was a dream of mine. That particular body style, that old body style.
Hence the reason he still says rump springs.
And I still use the term rump spring. And whilst I love whilst and figure, you'll notice there's a shadowy figure in the left-hand corner of your screen. All right, guys, we appreciate you so very much for being with us. We got our shout out into local business. I'm going to go ahead, just so we have it on camera, so I can make a short out of it. Let's go ahead and do the thumbnail section.
We didn't do that yet?
No, still haven't done it. We've been talking about the store, man.
Totally forgot.
You totally forgot? You got it in you? You got it in you? Or I can save it. I mean, I've saved it.
No, we're going.
Okay. All right. So
would you put your clicky clacking? Jeez.
So I don't know. A lot of you have noticed, or I don't know. Let me start that again. Jeez. I did the countdown and everything. So I have a question, and I want to get as many responses as I can, because I genuinely want to know. We get a lot of feedback about our thumbnail designs or headline photos, and so sometimes they are a little bit provoking. And in all honesty, our content director and head writer, Sin Mackley, is responsible for the content, and she submits the initial headline. And then my job as the publisher is to make sure that her content gets read. So I'd have final approval on the headline itself, and then I do the thumbnail or the headline photo. So if somebody gets mad about a graphic, if they're blighted over it, then that's me. That has nothing to do with Seth. That's my department. But what I want to ask you is, I'm going to show you some of these that you're used to seeing. This is part of our media library that we've built. And these are some of our thumbnails that we've used heretofore. There's another one for you, Austin, heretofore. And then as technology has advanced, our thumbnail game has really gone like super next level. I love this one. You're going to see a lot of this catch and release. How many stories do we do about catch and release? And there they are, just catching them and throwing them back. And then here's another one. We've done this story similar quite often. We have very good dispatchers. And so my question is very simple, and it's direct to you, and Austin's going to weigh in. I think our HR manager is still on the line, but let's bring Austin in. And what's your thoughts on these thumbnails? How they change? Do we stick with the old thumbnails, dance with the one that brought us, or do we continue to experiment with these phenomenal thumbnails? Now you can see I'm a little biased because I like them. So what do you think?
It's a news site. We are constantly upgrading. We're constantly trying to be better for the viewers. So if we use the same 10 thumbnails, the stories are going to get repetitive. So we change them up. We change the way they look. It catches people's eyes. It brings more people in. The people that have a problem with the way the thumbnails look are usually in the thumbnails. Like it's usually the story they're in that they don't like the thumbnails about.
What do you think about people that blow up the comments based on the headline and the thumbnail and not the actual article? Like sometimes they might rant on about something that has nothing to do. And Madam HR Director, I think you had one earlier today you were looking at. The subject was completely different than what the thread ended up being about. And they started calling each other names based on politics and had nothing to do with politics.
We get so many people complaining about the thumbnails and how some of them are AI and this and that. But then this person is going and praising a movie that uses special effects.
Yeah, Avatar, one of the biggest grossing movies of all time. And it's special effects.
Special effects is nothing more than AI.
Yeah,
it's
all
artificially.
Yes. Every commercial you watch on TV, look at every commercial you watch on TV, and you will see AI at work. Every single one. And these organizations have millions of dollars, and they're using AI in their commercials, and it's been there. AI, if you go back, and I said this in one other thing, all the way back to layering vocals and reverb in music. That was the early form of artificial intelligence, where you're using something synthetic to make something that doesn't really exist. In other words, if you hear the Supremes, on the record player, so they sound a lot different now. I'm not talking about the dead part. I'm just saying they sound different. How many? I'm gonna have to cut that part. That was terrible. But how many artists do you listen to now that sound so different from what their tracks sound like when you go see them in concert? They sound completely different. Well, it's because of the studio and the recording process, and that's all versions of AI. So why do people have a problem with it now? I'm not real sure, but we can be so specific with the thing. I mean, just like with Hero Dispatcher, very, very specific. I like it. Death and an injured officer. So instead of just having, something like this.
Hey, Mark.
On which, yeah.
Are these cars the ones that are getting repoed?
Oh, yeah. So this is Lorain County, and these are the cars. They're in line. This is a live shot, and they're in line to have their light bars and stuff removed. This is coming to us live from Lorain. Here they are lined up, and yeah, it's happening right now.
Just avoid the Harrison Township by the back tail light. The one that when you did the thumbnail thing and it was scrolling through, and then you brought me back, and I was like this laughing. It was the one with the people swimming.
Oh, the catch and release. I love this one.
Why is the water coming out of the lady's butt in the midair? Why is she blasting off into orbit?
Yeah, well, because dude's throwing her back. That's the release part.
Oh.
Yeah. So on the left, there's the catch, and on the right is the release.
It still doesn't explain the water coming out of her butt.
Because she never came. I mean, she still was in the water, and so that guy took her from the water and threw her back out into the lake of other people, and to wait so they can catch another one.
This is probably what Portsmouth is going to look like after all the snow melts. Everybody's just going to get washed away into the river.
Well, that's what it looks like now. Every time we run a story and somebody gets arrested, and they turn around and released right back into the same freaking messed up situation they were in, because there's no other resources available for them. Homeless task force.
I think Robin Williams said it best in one of his stand-ups. New York. I think he was talking about New York, where he's like, "Freeze! Okay, go ahead. Freeze! Okay, go ahead."
Yes. Stop in the name of the law. See you Monday. That's what's happening.
It's like tag you're it.
Yeah. And by way of Monday, I mean see you in court Monday. But yeah, stop in the name of the law. See you Monday. And then they don't show up on Monday. So then they catch them again.
It's like,
we told you to be here Monday, so now you better be here next Monday. And if you don't come next Monday, then you'll be in two kinds of trouble. And HR rules are you can only get written up twice in 6 months. Is that what it is?
That's like
or 3 and
it's
6.
like see the cop.
You wanted 3 a week.
You see the cop very sadly walking out of the courtroom, like, man, he said he was going to be here this Monday.
Oh yeah, he's so man, and he knows right where he's at too. He's like, man, I gotta go. Man, I gotta go get him.
I gotta do all this damn paperwork, and I gotta go pick him up. I didn't want to leave. My coffee's not even done yet. I was going to Tim Hortons for some donuts. It's some bull crap.
Right. And of course, the dispatcher did their job, and and then catch and release happened, and that's what happens here in Portsmouth. The city council decides that they are going to make sure that we are all inclusive, to include all free criminals and an open society of every possible scenario. Everything. What is it? Do no harm.
Like nevertheless.
Do as thou wilt.
Or is it nonetheless? Which one is it that you don't like? Nonetheless, nevertheless.
One of my pet peeves. Yeah. Well, that being said, is definitely top.
Oh my
top
God! Please don't say that.
Yeah, that one I don't like. The other one is now I have a family member that doesn't like oh gosh, what it's a what is it he doesn't like? It starts with W. Ah, geez. I can't even remember now. I know I say it.
But anyway, before we go drifting off again, back to topic a little bit, if you're going to get in the comments and bitch about our thumbnails, then go back to any movie that you like and think about the special effects. And if it has special effects, stop bitching about it. We put a lot of time, a lot of effort into making the thumbnails to draw people's attention. If you don't like it, then don't look at it. Click on the thing, read the story, go to the next thing. You don't have to focus that much on thumbnails.
Watch the next cat video.
You
know,
watch the next cat video.
Yeah, I mean, people have to understand. As a publisher, my competition is cat videos and babies taking their first steps and making a sloppy mess on the high chair. Baby toots. I mean, I got to compete against all these things, and I only get one chance. And so the statistics they give us is 1/2 of 1 second. So we have 1/2 of 1 second of people's attention to whether they're going to stop scrolling and see what we have to say or not. And the only
Mark,
thing
I think Baby Toots can take you.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
I think Baby Toots could take you.
I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know. I just need his monologue writer. That's what I really need. That's I need his monologue writer. But yeah, so the I like technology, and I like being on the cutting edge of technology. And who wants to live in a town? And this is harkens back to what we talked about last week, where we live in a time when things can be absolutely futuristic and awe-inspiring, and at the same time retro and very casually or very much accepted the life that we remember. And this phenomenon, and I'm sorry, Austin, I'm going over your age limit here, but this is something that I've observed in my lifetime. This phenomenon where we have modernism and the love for our retro heritage happening simultaneously, we have not seen since about 1975. And if you look at 1975, you will see very similar situations happening with entertainment, with music, with news, with how people interact, with communications. The year 1975 was very, very pivotal in what became for the next almost 2 generations. And we are now at that time again, where enough time has passed where we can live literally in both worlds. And I think there's an appetite for it, and I foresee that we will be there. For those of you that are in the younger audience, like Austin, take a minute and go to Netflix and watch the movie. It's a documentary, 1975, and tell me that what they experienced in 1975 isn't the beta version of what we're dealing with right now. And I think we will absolutely see a simultaneous renaissance of futurism and also nostalgia at the same time. What do you think?
Two things to say here. One, from the amount of people that were born in the 70s, y'all did way too much pivoting.
Way too much pivoting?
Yeah. And two, the people that don't like our thumbnails and jump into the comments and talk crap, if you don't like us so much, then how are you seeing what we're putting out?
We know, but
I mean,
everybody's got to put their 2 cents worth in for the whatever to protect their brand, but yeah, we
like I would never watch these people, but yet you're commenting on every single one of our videos.
Mm-hmm.
I bet if we check your account, that little subscribe button is lit up down at the bottom with the little bell icon. But you don't like our videos.
Yeah, but that's that's dealing with the public. But at the same time, we're sharing this microphone with you, and we try to be as responsible with our end of it when we get a chance to use a microphone, and when we hand it over to you and let you use a microphone, we want you to kind of exercise the same, I don't know, common freaking sense. Did I violate anything, HR?
Nope.
Okay.
I said the B word like my last little rant. I said the B word like 4 times in a row.
Yeah, you got a good rant. I was excited. Austin doesn't do rants very often, so thank you for the Austin rant. I'm gonna have to make you another. I'm gonna have to make you another thing. Let's see, where is it? Hang on a minute. So
What was that thing I said? That thing I said a couple podcasts ago, where I was talking about Karens, and Karens don't want trouble. It's like, no, they want trouble. They don't want resistance.
Yes.
So people want to be able to get on here and complain and write their comments, but they don't want for us to fight back about their comments or their death threats or any of the other crap that they've put on us.
Or just ask a simple follow-up question.
Yeah.
Just for clarification.
Or we put out a story. We put out a story and we get something wrong. Instead of being like, you guys don't know what the hell you're talking about. This is wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Inform us so we can get it right. So we can put out the correct story. If we have something completely wrong, tell us. That way we can fix it. Don't get on there and just being like, you guys don't know how to do your job. You're crap. You don't know this. You don't know that. Inform us. That's what the news is about, to get the story right.
Tell us your side of the story, right?
Yes.
I mean, we had to decide early on where our source material is going to come from, and we thought the least biased source material is the actual logs on the police, because that's what goes to court and that's what ends up being fought over at trial. So the official account of what's on the police report isn't always what people believe they experienced. That's why they always say that eyewitness testimony is usually the most unreliable testimony, because 5 people can watch an accident and give you 5 different variations of what happened at the accident. And so I think this is the same kind of situation. Don't you agree that they when we report, if you've got something you don't agree with or whatever, just, hey, let us know. You know how to reach us. It's called the contact button on our website, and we'll have a conversation with you. We've had some, look back at our interviews. We've had some conversations with people that we typically don't agree with, but we want to hear them out fully and respectfully, and we have done that and proven that. So, yeah, if you got a problem with something we say, then come on, let's talk about it. And if you remember last week, Sam Ackley said, hey, we want content. So, we'll report what we've got. And if you've got something to say on your side, let us know.
There's a reason why in our outro we say that reason is you. And that's because it's your guys' story. It's about you. We want to hear from you when we get something wrong. That way we can get it right and we can be the best for you, because we are the best because of you.
Wow. Are you going to ask for a bonus after this? I mean, is this what we're working up to?
No.
Austin's done 2 rants this time. I haven't done any rants, and I think I got off course a couple times, but I haven't got any rants.
Hey, Mark, how's that Republican Party going?
I'm very I'm very excited to see what happens in the primary.
Him holding his composure is amazing.
Yeah, the primary is the general for most candidates on the ticket in Scioto County. So I am very amped for the primary. My question is, where's the Democratic candidate? Where are the Democrats? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you too busy holding signs and protests to figure out who you're going to put up as a candidate? Isn't that what the party's for, is to put up candidates for office? Or are you just supposed to dox people and harass people and make up signs and false accusations and form coalitions? Is that what you wanted me to do, Austin? Is that what you were provoking me?
We got a little rant.
Yeah. That was a toned down version. But you know what? If this ends up being a short and they watch it because they won't watch the long version and we're at the tail end. But if we end up making this a short, they'll still complain about it. And
oh yeah, 100%.
The rants that I've done that we had technical issues and they weren't as perfect as I wanted them to kind of go out. Man.
You know what it means when people are complaining about it?
Yeah, what's it mean?
We're doing something right.
Oh, we're shooting right down the middle.
Mm-hmm. If we have people that are agreeing and people that are complaining, then we're right there.
Yep. We're following our mission. So report without bias and tell the truth without compromise. And that's what we do. And just like Austin said, if you have a version of truth that you would like to tell your reality about, talk to us about, bring it on. Let's hear it.
If you have stories that you want out that are worth hearing and you think that they're worth hearing, tell us, let us know.
Yeah.
Give us something to talk about.
I want to talk to interesting people about interesting things.
Don't go there. Don't go there. We're not bringing her up again.
Okay.
We're not bringing her up again.
We won't. I promise.
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
Which one? I didn't say anything. But yeah, we like interesting people. We want to
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I don't know which person he's referring to at all, which I wish I would, because it would make the conversation go better, but I don't know.
He wishes that she would contact, but I still think that she would shrink her heads if he keeps antagonizing her.
Which part of I don't know who you're talking about don't you understand?
The witch, Mark, the witch.
Oh, I don't want to talk no witch. That's freaked me out.
You brought it up like 6 podcasts now. Every single one, you're like, she won't contact.
I didn't watch Goonies. This is the truth. I didn't watch Goonies because Gremlins scared me too much.
Now you are one.
Gremlins came out first. It was too much for me. Goonies came out after that, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing the Indiana Jones version of Gremlins.
It's like, and now you are one.
No,
oh, how
no,
the turns have table.
Asshole. No.
No, I see you more, like the Goonies. You know that, hey, you guys.
I don't know the Goonies. I just said I didn't watch the Goonies because Gremlins.
You didn't watch the Goonies?
No.
Damn, you're uncultured.
Gremlins was too much. It freaked me out. So the Goonies came out, and I'm like, this is Gremlins meets Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm not doing it. No way. Yeah.
There's not even monsters in the Goonies.
I don't know.
The Goonies is about them looking for a lost ship.
See? I don't know. Just the way they advertise it sounded scary to me. Yeah, and the scariest song in the world to me, I remember literally, seriously, being scared at night in my my grandparents' house in the summertime with the windows open and the wind coming through, and I had obsessive thoughts. I don't know. I'm glad I finally got out of that, but
Liar?
HR out of nowhere just yells liar. What? Okay. But the scariest song was Tusk from Fleetwood Mac. That song freaking scared me to no end.
I have a worse one.
Okay.
Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Oh. Yeah, Tiny Tim and his falsetto tiptoe through the toilet. Tiptoe to the toilet. Isn't that what it was?
That song being used in the movie with the little red guy over the guy's shoulder. Nope.
See, I didn't see what movie with the red guy over the red shoulder.
Oh God, I forgot. I can't even think of the name. They'll tell us in the comments. One of those horror movie buffs will be like, "You forgot the name to tell us the whole detail about the movie."
Yeah, give us the whole thing, because the synopsis, the everything. Yeah, that's what
you should still look up Richmond and Richmond. I think you'll enjoy that.
Oh, jeez. And let's see here. Everybody, don't forget to
SCDN Radio, local music only, the real sounds of the River Valley.
Yeah, SCDN Radio.
Scared the hell out of me.
I noticed you're further back after that spot came out.
Soundbar.
Oh,
all of a sudden, bam! I'm like, whoa!
There was a distance. Oh,
it's like, I'm awake. I'm not tired anymore.
Oh, here's what I was doing. This one, when you were asking about the name for the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, did that scare you?
Not as much. I was prepared.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm ready to get out of this thing. What about you?
Hold on. Oh, question. Did you see that ICE is going to be at the 2026 Olympics?
No.
Yep.
So, well, it is the Winter Olympics, so I would expect there to be ice.
No, I mean like ICE agents, not ice. Like the
baby.
I almost said a word either. The stuff we have outside.
Oh, ice. Oh, immigration. Is going to be at the Olympics?
Yep.
And the Olympics are in what city?
Not in America.
Well, why would ICE go to another country?
That is what it showed on the news.
Interesting. No, I did not know that. So ICE is going to be in a different country at the Olympics to...
Ha! I checked my own facts. It's in the movie Insidious.
Insidious. Okay. So those of you that watched it, see, that's a scary... I wouldn't have watched it. That's why I don't have any idea about it. Now, our HR director likes scary movies. Insidious. But I don't remember Tiny Tim in Insidious, but I didn't see Insidious.
You ready for this, Mark?
If
Ready
it's
for this?
got like a claw or some deranged woman coming out of a TV set or whatever, I'm not watching it.
You ready for this?
Yeah. Oh.
And then the song Tiptoe Through the Tulips is playing lightly in the background while that thing is behind him.
Oh.
Okay. Look at him.
Yeah.
Looks like you if you fall asleep in the sun. With your hair pooped out on the sides?
Yeah. No.
Perfect. All right. Are we ready to call it a night?
You want to call it a night?
It's Saturday night, Mark. It's Saturday night.
It's Saturday night. It's time to get Saturday night started on.
Dang.
Anything else from HR?
I'm good.
Did we do okay this week?
For the most.
For the most?
Yeah.
Hey, all those violations got looked over.
Violations got looked over. Yeah, we got away with it.
I'm dying over here.
I've not ever been so reserved on an after hours.
See if he gets the outro right. My God.
Well, you didn't know, but I did. I did have it wrong. And when you were doing your insidious bit there, I did set up the right outro. So, yeah.
All right, let's see if you get the outro saying right.
Oh, well, that's a completely different story. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it in one take because that's the kind of professional you're dealing with right now, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready?
Adios, mi amigos.
Adios. Adios.
Arriba, dirty. Dirty. All right. Okay.
Reaching for dirty what?
I'm not. I'm staying away from HR violations. I'm not doing it. Okay. Thank everybody for watching SCDN After Hours, brought to you by. Oh crap! Yeah. All right. Like I said, okay. Look, I'm only going to do this on one take. So here we go. Here's my first take. We want to thank everybody for watching the long form of After Hours, brought to you by SCDN. We're number one for a reason, and that reason is you. Good night, everybody. Yeah, we're out.
Pass the light around, my friend. Don't hide it when it shines. One little jar turns the dark to gold. Warms the young and heals the old. Warms the young and heals the old. Pass the light.